Till now we have seen how to create a custom object. Every custom object that we create inherits the properties and methods from their prototype. That is, objects which are created using object literal or with new object, they all inherit from a prototype that we call as object.prototype. Now the object.prototype is on the top of the prototype chain. All JavaScript objects, that is state, array, function, anything, they all inherit from the object.prototype. So if we have a function, for instance over here set title, and we try to call that function, what happens is, first of all, it's checked inside that object whether this object is having this function available or not. If it's not found, then it's checked up in the hierarchy and it's checked inside the object.prototype finally. And if it's not found there, then we get a message saying undefined. So now that we know that the objects inherit from object.prototype, let's see how we can make use of the prototype property. We can make use of the object.prototype to add new properties or functions to our existing object. So here, as we have a person object, so here we can create something like person.prototype dot get age equals function, and all this function is going to do is return the age. So here it will say return this dot age. And now if I have to call this, all I need to do is just write exactly the same way as we have been accessing person.setTitle. So here we'll say person.getAge to ensure that we have proper name over here as it's case sensitive. So we'll say person.prototype.getAge. And now let's go ahead and run this in browser. So here you go, the age is coming up as 38 and then the name from setTitle. Let's go ahead and add another property to it. So if I have to add person dot, let's say prototype dot last name, here again ensure that you have proper name coming up. So prototype dot last name, and now I can simply go ahead and access the property over here in this way. So I'll say last name over here, and now if I refresh the browser, you can see that last name is coming up over here and age as well. So this is how we extend our objects by making use of prototype property. We'll be exploring more on this when we'll be covering event emitters in Node.js.